Once your profile is complete, you can start your recertification application. You can submit your application anytime between July 1st and December 31st. The recertification application process involves 3 key steps. First, you will enter your continuing education units or CEU information. Next, attest to the CHC Code of Ethics and Client Healthcare Rights. And third, complete the payment for recertification fees and then submit your application. So I'm going to click on Start Recertification Application. Here you can see we have the 4 sections to complete. I'm going to start with the CEU section, CEU selection. And I have no CEUs right now, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Add Continuing Education Units. Here I'm going to select the category, so the homeopathy category or optional professional enhancement. I click homeopathy, and under select activity type, I'm going to select educational and miscellaneous. There's volunteer activity as well. And you'll see under the next activity, you'll get different drop downs. So I put educational and miscellaneous. I click on select activity. So here you can see there's lots to choose from. A conference, if you did any sort of presentation, if you wrote an article, if you did some advocacy work. So lots of things to choose from. If you did mentoring, etc. So I'm going to click on conference seminar postgraduate course. Was it ACHINA approved? I'm going to click on yes. So here I fill in everything that has a red asterisk. I did 5 hours. The conference was JAHC. And then that completion date, that was back, and I can scroll up and down. Here I can see it. That was back in April of this year. And so now I need to upload any ACHINA approved certificate of completion, and it must include the participant name, number of hours attended, presenter name, signature, and date. And then the course is ACHINA approved needs to show up on the document. Click on select files, click on open. And then there you can see it's been added. And then I click on add continue education units. So here you can see the category, the activity, the number of hours, so earned and available. It was added on today's date, this date, and it can be used by December 31st, 2023. Click on add more continuing education units. I'm going to select the optional professional enhancement. And I'm going to select that I went to a non-homeopathy education taught by a certified practitioner in the topic. So here I enter my hours. I do have a maximum of 5 per year in this type of CEU category. The name of the course was Herbs 101, practitioner, and she was an herbalist. And then the date. I can scroll again and then click on continue. Okay, so now I can see I've earned, and then what I have available so far is 10. I need to add 5 more. I'm going to click on the add. I'm going to click on homeopathy. This time I'm going to click on volunteer activity. And then you can see you have a lot to choose from: CHC advocacy, board meeting, exam writing, etc., as well as other homeopathy organizations or board or committee work. I'm going to click on advocacy. I need to add the date. And here you can see per event or promotion, you may earn 3 CEUs with a maximum of 7.5 per year. So just something to keep note of when you're adding and adding up the CEUs. And then this, I need to upload a letter from the CHC president or the CHC PR committee chair. So I'll go ahead and select that. Now, if I picked a different activity, this documentation requirement will change. So if you did some work at a homeopathy clinic as a homeopathy clinic volunteer, the criteria will change. So that's something that's a nice feature. So you can see what's needed for each type of activity. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my advocacy. And I'm going to upload my file. And then I received 3 for that, 5 and 5. So I've got 13 so far available. If I need to add some more CEUs, I'm going to click back on here, click on homeopathy, education, miscellaneous. And I did a presentation to a non-homeopathy group. The presentation name was Homeopathy 101 for moms, and the date. And then I need to upload a letter from the organizer or a flyer showing that I did the event. And here you can earn 3 CEUs, no maximum per year. So here you can see I've hit my 15 as I select down. I have 5 available, but I only need the 15. So 4 is the max that can be allowed. So then I'm going to go ahead and click on save. And yes. Now we can see that it's turned blue. The section has been completed. If I view this, maybe I made a mistake and I want to go, I'm going to go back up to my CEUs and I can actually delete any of the CEUs. If I wanted to put some others in, or if I somehow made a mistake, I can go back, click on the trash can, and it'll delete them and take them out. As I go back to my application, I can see where I am in my progress steps here. So here I can see that I've completed this section. I'm now going to move on to the ethics section. And I'm going to review and agree to the CHC Code of Professional Ethics and the CHC Client Patient Healthcare Rights. If I scroll down, I need to check this box, but I can't check it until I click on the link to view the Code of Professional Ethics. We'll scroll down and read each section. I can also jump to each section if I want to here on the right-hand side. And once I do that, I can go back to the recertification and click on the box. And I'm going to do the same thing with the CHC Client Patient Healthcare Rights. I'm going to read through these and then go back to the recertification and click on that and click on save. And yes, save it. And now you can see how these 2 sections are complete. I'm going to go ahead and do the fitness to practice. Click on view. The fitness to practice requires the necessary physical, mental, and legal capacity to practice competently and ethically with a primary duty to the client to ensure safety. So if you answer yes to any of the health or legal status questions, you must upload a personal written statement that addresses the history and current status of the health or legal issue. After the submission is reviewed, the CHC office will contact you. So anything with an asterisk, you need to answer yes or no. If you do answer yes, you just need to upload a file. It's the same thing as you've been uploading files with other things. And then you need to acknowledge and attest, and then click on save and yes to save it. And now we can see we're making our way through here. The last step is the recertification fee. I'm going to click on view. So I have read and understood and agreed to the sections ethics and fitness to practice within this application. Yes. To the best of my knowledge, the details I provided are true and correct. Yes. Then I'm going to sign. And then I click on pay 170. Then here I enter my information and click on pay. And you can view your receipt for your records. And then, so you can always go back to my CEUs. And then the My Application, it has, yep, and your payment has been received. The CHC certificate will be available soon. Here I can see everything turned green and is verified. And those are the steps to complete recertification.